Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona chapter 236. And during the last two chapters, what happened? They went after to try to get Minion, right? The dragons went after Chago for sure. I'm pretty sure it was Chago, and he has something. He stole something from the underground of the Hero Castle that makes the dragons feel better. He has that with him, and they captured him at one point, but I think he escaped. And then you had Val that Hack was trying to give him time to go and look for Minion, but then he noticed that what's his name, Hitan, was about to face Hack, so he decided to go back and face himself. So I'm like, why are you doing this? Is Minion your priority? But okay, so that's where the chapter ended. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Mini. And now let's start this chapter, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Okay, chapter 236, Relic. You were safe. General Val, that story about you being a traitor was a misunderstanding, right? Nope. I pointed my blade at Chago. I just Minion was in danger with him, so I can't let them go back to Phoenix Palace. What am I supposed to do? I have no other choice but to stop you, don't I? See? They're friends. They know each other, okay? They've been together for like years. And he understands his connection to Minion, so he understands Val wanted to protect her and everything, but then it's his duty to try to stop him, or Chago was gonna kill him. So it's like, yeah, my family in the capital. Oh, his family. Okay, now he's obligated to kill him, or they're gonna kill his family. Is he someone he feels the need to speak with? Yeah. Stay where you are, intruder. Wait, the way his eyes look, is it? I haven't scrolled down yet, of course, but I'm wondering, is it my boy, Ra'on? Right, that's his name. Or maybe not. Don't tell me. Wait, is that where Minion is? I was say when she said this piqued my curiosity. I'm like, okay, is that where Chago is with whatever he stole from the underground, and whatever he stole from the underground is calling out to her? I don't know. We'll see. Or is he Kaji? It is Kaji, okay. Who is General Val alive? I feel like it's okay to talk with him, yes. Then please hurry and inform Lady Minion for me. I came here with Val to save Minion. To save her? To save Lady Minion? Yes. I want to save her too. I want to save Lady Minion. Please let me save Lady Minion with you. A soldier. Is that so? Slip? It's fine, after all. I was already untied. It was already untied for me. Okay. Twack. What did he use? Oh, it's the rope. Okay. You were named after a princess? She's the princess, so he doesn't even know. You were named after the princess? After a princess. What's your name? I'm Kaji. Hey, come with me, would you? I want you to lend me your help. Okay. Oh. Don't you want to meet with Val? I want more battle strength, but it will make things difficult if we meet General Hitan. Oh, he's already met him. Anywhere near Chago is hell. Understood, let's go. Can you guys tell how annoyed I am? I just looking at his face. What is the situation? Changeables with who appears to be General Val. Is this previously or is this happening right now? So it wasn't, and here I was so sure that it was Chago. Okay. What did they steal? This is worse than I imagined. I just thought, okay, it was something that makes them heal, and if they don't have it, they're not gonna heal as fast or something or other like that. But it's the thing that made them, so that means that can unmade them. Yeah, I don't like this. Please don't tell me that this dude can use this to make like dragons and stuff. So I know the humans have dragon powers and everything. They're not like real dragons, like real dragons. If someone drinks their blood or whatever from the cup or something or other like that, is that people? I'm so stressed out. I'm worried. Can you guys tell how upset I feel when he refers to her as a cat? Chapter 237. Towards where I am called from. Zenda's cutting his hair. The vessels of the dragon's blood. Why are you making it now sound like it's not important? What happened? Jihai, swear that you slip your tongue. I don't get it. You swear that you slip your tongue. Okay. This was the vessel, the first generation of dragons trampled from right. Oh, like the original dragons, his friends that he forget the frack. What? Is it Mania? For sure, Mania. It looks like her, but see. The princess is gone, man. You know, ever since the dragon stuff, I was just like feeling this thing in the pit of my stomach, and and then I see the duh, of course I will face. That just made me laugh. Like that's something that it's like duh. Of course he's gonna protect her. Who do you think he is? Who do you think Yona is to him? Sure. Since when? Huh? Exactly. Since when? When they thought he died. He's not gonna let that happen. He's gonna protect everything with his two hands. Is that really him? Didn't this tell Chago that the kidnapped, that they have the white dragons and stuff? Okay, one of the dragons escaped. She wouldn't abandon her friends. Yeah, no, she will not. The ruler of the battlefield. Yeah, he didn't know that she was a princess. Please don't let anything happen to Kaji. I don't want him to die. Yeah, yeah. She gave herself fuck. It always touches me in a different way when I see Sheena react like that. He's not a violent person. He doesn't have outbursts. It's only when it comes to Yona that you see that side of him. Well, Yona and the others, but especially Yona. that you see him speak and act like that. And it always touches me differently. I don't know why. It's, hmm? Oh my god. I did not see this coming. I have never been so happy to see y'all. This is a good way to end, man. This is such a good way to end. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. The princess who only receives protection is long gone. Ah, my gosh. How about we put his eyes out? My goodness. Ah. Oh my goodness. Sorry if I wasn't talking. during the middle section there or something or other like that. But there comes a time where I just don't want to talk. Like when I'm upset or something's happening that I want to fully grasp, fully absorb. I just don't want to talk. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Last, my previous reaction, it ended with Val confronting Hitan, right? And I'm like, why are you doing this? You know? And he just showed himself to him, told him that, yeah, he turned against Chago because Minion was not safe with him. And Hitan understands that, but he has family, you know, that he needs to protect. So him and Val engaged in battle, and that's basically what we saw of them. And then you have Yona seeing this. What's the term? It's not a hut, this place, this room, whatever. And she felt compelled to go in there. And then she saw Kaji, and Kaji asked her if Val was alive, and she's like, yeah. And then he tells her to tell Minion to find Minion and tell her that Val was alive, you know. And you're not feeling that she can trust him. Just tells him that she's there with Val and they came to save Minion. So Kaji asked for her help because he wanted to save Minion as well. So Yona helped him, and then they left, right? Meanwhile, you have Hack over there, since Val is facing Hitan, he's like, okay, now let me go and get Princess. The princess finds out the princess is not there, but she stuck one of her arrows in the ground, basically telling him that she left on her own, right? And then he's like, okay, the princess left. I don't know where she is. The dragons haven't come back, so I don't know where they are. They are sort of like all over the place. And he hates that feeling. And then he's like, he's gonna do he doesn't want to lose anybody, so he's gonna do everything in his powers to keep them together. And then he had a flashback about with Kisu telling him that they basically promoted him after his supposed death, and now he's like a squad captain and whatnot. And Kisu told him to keep Yona safe and bring her home and all that. Excuse me. As if Hack was not going to do that in the first place. But Hack is determined to find all of them, right, and protect them. And then that's when Kija showed up, all hurt, and he told him that the dragons were captured and all of that. So, before he showed up there, Kija and the others were with Zeno, right? And Zeno basically told them, while the Dromos, I actually believed, like 100%, that the Dromos that had the cup or whatnot was Chago. But then it wasn't until Chago was in his tent or whatever, his room there, and that Dromos came in and then gave him the chalice and everything, that I'm like, oh, so it wasn't him. So the dragons were like, okay, what's the deal? What did that person steal? Because they can tell that it was affecting Zeno, right? Or did Zeno just tell them that they stole it? And then they're like, okay, what did they steal? Then he told them that was the chalice that basically made them these dragon warriors and stuff. Like the dragons, I guess, poured their blood into there, and then the humans drank it, like the original dragons, they drank it, and that's what created them and all of that. So it was really special to them. And even our dragons have this connection to it. They can feel it. And they were like, okay, we're gonna. Zeno tried to play it off like it wasn't that big of a deal, but they're like, we're gonna go there and get it back. And they're like, okay, if this chalice is so important, that means that the chalice is gonna be with Chago, and Mania is probably with Chago. So it's like we go there, we're gonna get the chalice, and then we're gonna get Mania, so it's like it's a good thing. So Jaha's like, okay, but we need to join back up with Yona and Hack. So he started jumping around, and then he sees Minia, and she had her hands in the air like she needs help or something or other like that. And turns out it was a trap, because Chago had Kaji in captivity. He basically made her trap the dragons, telling her that if she did that, then he's gonna release Kaji, right? So that's why she did it. And since she thinks that Val is dead, so Kaji is someone that she protected, for a long time, so she has an attachment to him. So of course she's not gonna wanna see anything bad happen to Kaji. So that's why she did this. And then because she did that, someone shot an arrow, Jeha. She now used his powers on the soldiers that were there, and then he's like paralyzed, so he can't move. And then you have the Dromos there as well. One of them like got behind Zeno, captured him, and Kisha was like, "Don't touch my brothers," and then he's like on the floor and stuff. He escaped. I thought they captured all four of them, because after he did that, I think that's when one of the Dromos went to Chago and told him that they captured the dragons or something. So in my mind, I'm thinking that he has all four of them. Oh, I just looked at the clock and it's like 11:11. I love when the same numbers are like that. Oh, whatever. So I thought he captured all of them. So that's why when Kija showed up, with Hack and everything, I'm like, is that really him? I don't know why I keep thinking that they're not who they are. Like when Minion first showed up over there and was like this, I'm like, is that really her? Or is this somebody else masquerading as her? And then when Kija also showed up there, I'm like, is that really him? Because they said that they captured him and everything. And then, it was revealed that he escaped. So that's where he went and told Hack that, the dragons were caught. Now, Chago has the chalice. The Dromos that brought it to him told him that it was the real deal, just because of how Zeno reacted to it with such assurance, Now they have the dragons in captivity, and then he's like, okay, now I just need to get the princess, and I can just crush the souls of the Hokuka soldiers and basically win the battle like that. Like if you take away the will, then that's it, right? So he sent his Dromos after Yona. Yona was with Kaji, and Kaji was just like basically begging his body to not give up on him, because he was injured, he was beaten up and everything, strong and all that. So he's not in full condition, he's not really 100%. Then you have the Dromos, who are like these assassins, these high level assassins. So it's gonna be a hard battle should he go against them. And we just go from there to him begging his body not to give up on him, to Yona being brought to Chago. So I'm like, okay, what happened to Kaji? Did Yona? I felt like Yona. That's what I was thinking, at least when I was reading the chapter, that Yona gave herself up. Like maybe she analyzed the situation and gave herself up, and all of that. Huh. Now that I'm thinking about it, who was the drummers that brought her to Chago? Was that Volt and Algira? Are they the one that brought her? It must be them. Because it's two drummers. And she's there. So it was probably, oh my goodness. That was such a nice reveal. Like at the end there, I'm like, I loved it. It was them. So they probably, when Yona was there with Kaji and they were about to face those Dromos or the people there that came to capture Yona, Vold and Algira probably came in there. They defeated those people and then they put on their outfit and all that and then they, you know, you know. So it was a whole plan. She wasn't really captured. She they oh my goodness. So they got there. They're like, oh, we got the princess, but they didn't really. And um, Benya started feeling bad, because she felt it was her fault that they captured the dragons and um Yona, right? And she started begging Chago and whatnot. Chago was like, "Huh." And she started feeling those headaches. And Yona's like, let me help her. I'm not gonna say anything because at first she was gonna tell Minion that Val was alive, but then Chago stopped her. And then when Minion was having those headaches, she's like, okay, let me give her medicine. That's why I came here because she has those headaches and I have her medicine with me. So let me go and give it to her. And he's like, okay, you can, but you better not say anything. So she went and then gave her the medicine, right? And Jago's just there perplexed. Like, he's like, okay, why are you here? You were, what kind of princess are you? You were there on the battlefield with Suwon and now you infiltrated this camp. Like, why are you doing this? And then she's like, I'm just here to give her medicine. I know you know, it's not a good idea to go to war against him or something or other like that. And then she basically offered herself up. She's like, okay, just let my friends go, don't hurt my friends, and then you can kill me or something or other like that. And then this dude was just like, oh, so she's the self-sacrificing kind and whatnot. And then he's like, well, okay, you wanted me to, so I'm gonna execute you. And then he gave these demands, telling people that they were gonna have this execution. So his demands are for Suwon to reach and his troops, for the Kuka Kingdom's troops to retreat, and for Suwon to come there or something or other like that. Excuse me. When they heard that Yona was captured and everything, Suwon was like, this is why I didn't want to send her there or something or other like that. Basically, he was regretting sending her there. And seeing Yona about to be executed, Minya couldn't take it anymore. She's just like, do not kill her. Now she was using her body as a shield. She basically, she was in this state where she basically lost all her all her fighting spirit was like gone. So she was all just like sad and crying and everything. But then when Yona was about to be killed, that came back, and she just basically told Jago to his face that if you kill her, then, or you better, before you kill her, you better kill me or something or other like that. And if I die, I'm gonna hunt you and I'm gonna kill you. My spirit's gonna kill you. Either way, her fighting spirit was back, And then the rope just sort of like came undone around Yona, and then she's like, "Thank you, Minya." Like, when did Minya get rid of those ropes around her? And then it turns out it was Hachira and Fault. I'm like, I was so excited when I saw them. And they just did this so that Yona could, not Yona, Manian could be away from Chago. You know, they came there to save Manian. And Chago was like, she was always so like close to him. And now that she's like with them, they can like reveal themselves and go against her. I love it. I love it. And then when just remembered when Chago heard that Kaji escaped or whatnot, now he's like kill him. It is like nobody I, I would kill anybody that tries to run away from me or something or other like that. What does he have? He has something about people running away from him. And then they showed when Minyan was begging him about letting Kaji go before he learned that Kaji escaped. And she was there with tears in her eyes, and he had this flashback about I'm guessing when he first saw her, all sort of like blooded and everything, just looking like badass maybe or something. And I guess that's why I appealed to him when he first met her, and then now he's seeing her in this sad state, and it's like, you know, at first he was like, he doesn't want to make her cry or something or other like that. And then that's when he said, okay, release Kaji. And then he heard that Kaji escaped. And then he's like, okay, I'll kill Kaji. I guess is the writer trying to make it seem that he actually cares about her or something? That he wants to keep her beside him at all costs? And that's why he tried, Val, he sent Val to bring her to him, right? And then Val turned against him. So he's like, okay, if you're gonna be one person that's gonna be taking her away from me, then I'm gonna kill you. And then Val turns up to be alive, and he doesn't want her to know that because that keeps her from, I guess, keeps her with him. Because if she knew that Val was alive, she would do anything to go back to him, right? So him not wanting people to let her know that Val was alive. At one point, even in this chapter, he said something about he was gonna kill anyone that was trying to take her away from him or something or other like that. So it's like they're trying to make it seem that he actually cares about her. But I'm like, yeah, that's that. Nah, I don't want to think about it. I love it. I love it so much. Now the chalice thing, does it still have powers? I know the dragons are connected to it, they feel its presence, and all that. But can he take away their powers? Can he create other dragons? Like, is it just like a relic and then that's it? A relic that they are attuned to, but it's not gonna be able to do anything. I hope so, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, because when Zeno said it's the thing that made us, and then I'm like, if it made you, can it unmade you? So I'm worried, man. I'm worried about that chalice. I need someone to put my mind at ease that it's not something that's gonna hurt them. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next few chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini, and you can also see the folder for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Whatever weather for the warm, say you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road and got the